This is Ying again. Time to talk about the book again. What book? Appointment with Ying at 8 a.m. Starting up a business. To start a business, not easy. But there is a way to start a business like Francis and Leo. And in this book, I talk about the adventure between Francis and Leo. And Francis and Leo are together doing house flipping business, which means that they buy the rundown home, then they renovate it and they sell it again. So Francis met Leo in the bar. And Francis speaks Spanish. Leo is the gentleman dressed really nice and is sitting in the bar and have a tequila in hand. And Francis noticed that even though he is a white guy, but he kind of speaks Spanish, he was saying hola to a couple of the people that he knew. So Francis approached Leo and want to understand who is this guy and what is he doing here. And then Leo said, you know what, I actually do a lot of joint venture with people on the construction area. I have some funds I can invest, and then, folks use the money and we purchase property and turn it into more expensive property. So Francis is exactly the person want to do that. And he has some experience, and he has never done anything on his own. And here is Leo, and they're ready to do it with him. So two of them made a deal. And Leo put in $250,000. And Francis bought a rundown property with only 1/5 of the amount. And then we're putting into more, using the leftover money to renovate. So after it's done, and Francis sold it, so made money. But how is this partnership formed? So what kind of secret is in there to make Francis and Leo work together? Obviously, Leo has money. Francis, young and newly started, didn't really have a lot of capital. So in partnership, folks, you don't have to just say, 50-50, we're doing 50-50. No. In partnership, you want to consider 3 things. Number 1, when you make money, you do a percentage. Maybe Leo will say, okay, Francis, you're the one really worked on it and you sweat on it. You should make more. So let us do this. If we made money, you get 60%, I get 40%. But what if it is lose money? Let's say we bought the property, it didn't work. My money spent, but we couldn't sell it. We're sitting on it, spending money, and don't have any income. In that case, Leo and Francis could flip, right? And Leo will say, let me take most of the losses since you have a loss, and I need a loss to offset my other income anyway. So I'll take 70% of losses, and I'll only give you 30%, or maybe even none. And so the percentage of the losses don't have to be the same as the profit. So that would be a perfect deal for someone like Leo, needed operating loss to against other income. Am I right? Then what is the third one? The third ratio in partnership is equally important. It's called equity. It is the capital account. So basically, and they can be a 50-50 equal partner in equity. What does equity do? Equity just means that when you sell the partnership one day, or if someone walk away from this partnership, and the total value of the partnership, it will be split equal. Of course, in this case, Francis didn't put in any money. And Leo is the one putting the $250,000. So the equity can be different. The equity can be, most of it is Leo because he's the one putting in the money. And a small portion of it is Francis because Leo wants to keep Francis as a partner. See? You got 3 items to work on a partnership. It is not as simple as cookie cutting just from equity all the way up to profit, right? It's not like that. So with this story in our book, it talks about how they negotiate that, how that work in taxes, how that benefit each one of them. So this house flipping business is such a hit. It's a big success. So we want you to be aware of that When you get in the partnership, someone can contribute sweat, someone can contribute money. And someone maybe don't contribute anything but bring you in a building that you can use. So many varieties we can take use of that. And I hope to talk about other ways to partner with you again soon.